Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, I am here again with some of these little booklets. I did not intend to film more of these, but I got curious. And that is how a lot of my videos start. I just pick up something and get curious about it and decide I need to know more. So I started out folding these little books exactly the same way as I folded them last time. And I thought, what if I stacked two of them? How would that look? Would it work? You know, is it going to get too bulky? What's the deal there? So I stacked two of them. And then I decided it wasn't too bulky. And I thought, what if I stacked three of them? And what if I stacked four of them? And then it just kept going. Anyway, so that's how this whole video came about. I was just being curious. So, and I thought while I was doing it, this is how most of, at least my creativity works. I just wonder what it would look like, or I wonder how it would work, or so I do. Because what we work with here is junk. Essentially, it's rubbish. There's no risk involved. I'm not wasting money. The worst I'm wasting is a little bit of glue stick, There's a couple of book pages involved. It doesn't matter. So I am really free to experiment and wonder and create and, be curious about things. And that makes this a really fantastic medium. Because we are free, we can do what we like. There are no rules. There is basically no consequences. So, it's very relaxing. It's very freeing. It's nice. It makes me happy. So anyway, I am sorry, but you are coming along for a ride with more of these little books that we did like literally a couple of days ago because, well, I was being curious. So as you can see here, I have two of these little books and I'm just going to glue the end pages together and just see how thick it turns out and whether it opens well and, all those things. And it turns out that it doesn't look really much different than just having one little book. There's just a few more pages. So, that's when I sort of got curious to see what would happen if I stacked more. So I end up stacking, I think, 4 or 5 of them, and they still work exactly the same. So you could stack multiple amounts of these and just have a nice thick little book, and then maybe just wrap a piece of fabric around the spine or something to disguise the fact it's all little folded book pages. So anyway, we don't do that. I don't go that far. I just I do this, and then I have another idea that I want to try out, so I do that too. And but I'll fast forward through the rest of the stacking of these little ones because, well, you can only watch me make so many of these books and stick them to each other. So we'll move along to the second thing that made me curious, and then we might decorate these little books up. Okay, well, as it turns out, I did stack 4 of those little books, and then I made these 2, just 2 more, because I wanted to try sticking them together, but in a different fashion so that they open backwards from each other. So yeah, I'll just glue this one down and then I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so basically what I've done is turned one little booklet upside down and glue it to the back of the other one. So, yeah, they still open the way they want to open, but one stops opening and then you have to turn it around, the other one begins to open on the other side. So, yeah, just a bit different. Of course, it makes the text run up a different way, but that really doesn't matter to me. So, and this is what it looks like if you open it all up. So, yeah, just something a bit different. Again, I got curious. I just wanted to know what would work, what would happen if I did that. So now I have this odd little book that opens from each side, and you sort of have to flip it over. But yeah, I mean, I don't care about the text at all. It's of zero consequence to me. So I'm going to cover it anyway. So there you go. That was my second sort of thing that, you know, piqued my interest, and I thought I really have to try that now. So now I have it. I'm not sure it's a very practical idea, but it's an interesting idea. So I'll sort of decorate it up and put it aside, and I'm sure I'll end up putting it in a journal somewhere somehow. So basically I am just going to put scraps on these. I'm not making them for writing, I'm not making them decorative, I'm sort of making them a mix of in between. So I will probably come back and glue a few more things to these at a later date, but today I was just focused on covering the pages and yeah, just making them a little bit more interesting to look at. So we'll do a bit of that, and then yeah, that'll be it for the day. But yeah, I'll just, I guess, a nosy crafter. Okay, there were a lot of these little pages, so I have skipped through the whole lot, and we'll go to the very last page and I will show you a little flip through of that book completely covered. Like I say, I may come back and stick other things to this, but for now this was my goal. I just wanted to make it look a little bit more decorative, and I think it's quite cute actually. And there's quite a lot of pages because, well, this is 4 of those little books we made the other day stuck together. So this one I kept quite neutral. There's not too much colour going on. There is some patterning and some odd bits and pieces, but yeah, I think it's just quite restful for the eye, this one. So yeah, I'll open it up so you can see there's quite a lot of pages there. So anyway, moving on, we'll make this one a bit more colourful, and yeah, I'll find some of those scraps from the scrapbook paper I was using the other day maybe, and pop some of those in as well. So anyway, let's decorate this one a little, and then I will show you a flip through of it at the end. Okay, well that took a little bit of time, so I have skipped through that, and we will just do a little flip through once it's finished. So yeah, that ended up being quite a cute little book. Certainly interesting to look at the construction of it. You can't tell where these are glued together, so it's quite an effective way of making a little book actually. Not maybe this way, but the other way for sure. So anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like all unfolded, which is kind of interesting. And this one, well, if you don't cover that spine, it can basically be a circle. So Anyway, guys, I hope you like this. I know it's a bit of a repeat, but I really was curious and really wanted to know. So thanks for coming along for the ride. You have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.